Okay, so let's create a new document in Photoshop. Here we have it. We have the background, everything, and let's create a new layer for it. Yeah, and let's draw the base structure for our dragon here. So just find something that works for you. Um, my brush is actually a whole lot smaller. It's very, very tiny, but there is something weird with this program, so it's kind of big here. Anyway, let's just sketch up the main bulk for the creature first and start with the spine. We're just gonna do the skeleton first, sort of, to show where we want everything to be, like the legs. We're basically gonna work with this until we find a good structure or whatever. Something that'll work, that'll give our creature a bit of a feeling of life. Let's just work with this. We'll do the arms here. I'm gonna do a dragon that's standing on all four because that's what I want. My dragons are gonna be a bit different from the others. For example, they're not gonna have a long neck. I don't like that in dragons. But yeah, well, I'm gonna change around a bit with the different legs just to get the right feeling. And I suggest that you don't start drawing the dragon until you've got the right feeling on your skeleton character first, because it's a very, very important base. Okay, so let's see, we start with the head here, and I like the bit further down because it should be like, yeah, just look at animals, see how their skeletal structure, how their poses are. It's very important. Okay, remember that this is actually more a tutorial of how to draw creatures rather than dragons. So this thing can be used for all kind of creatures, animals, humans, whatever. You just have to adapt the structure or the poses to the different animals you want to do. If you want to do a bigger troll, you might want to do it a bit bulkier. Okay, so as you can see, I changed the front legs here because I want a more, just give them a slightly bend, and it will give more life to it. Um, I think I've worked out pretty good body for it. The back legs should be. It's always hard to adapt them. Remember to look at when you do dragons. If you want to do a traditional dragon, you should look at birds and lizards because they got very similar leg structure, I guess, to birds and lizards. The whole dinosaur feeling should be there, like. Yeah. I'm gonna do it a bit more like this, more shrink together or whether. Just yeah, just find your own pose for it. If you want to do flying dragon, that's fine. Try it out. Look at the skeleton, look how it should be bent, try to do it. All I'm saying. Here I'm drawing out the base for the leg, just where all the muscles should be. I might. This is just a base, so I might change it later. As you've seen, I've changed it a lot after first drawing it. So yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it a bit more. It's very side. You see it very much from the side now, so I'm gonna do it a bit more three-dimensional. This leg at least, because the front leg is also in this direction. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it a bit more bend to it, like this. Okay, so we're starting to get the right shape here. As you can see, I sometimes just do. It's all about getting the right shape here in the beginning. So if you want to mix in um, cones or other primitives, that's really good. That's really good actually. Just try to do a lot of box. I'm gonna show it later how this character is mainly built of boxes and cones and all kind of primitives. But it's really great to mix in. just try to get the right shape, you know. It's what all this is about, trying to get the right shape. I'm doing the tail area, as you see, and I actually gonna change it because I want it a bit wider. So I'm gonna change it and draw it like this. Um, Moving down the dragon, yeah, as you saw. I'm gonna give it a slightly bend there, just to give it a fun feeling. I'm actually gonna start with the wings there. Look at bat wings, that's a good idea. And like this, yeah, they're built like this. The skeleton wings are very much built like this. And try to look at dinosaurs or pterosaurs, those big flying lizard. Okay, so it's actually bent a bit. Um, that's why perhaps it might look weird. Just try to imagine how it would be if it were halfway down the wing. It's like he's ready to fly or something. It's a big, like a big umbrella. That was good. I'm gonna change that. Let's see. No. Yeah, it's all about finding the right shape, you know. As you can see, I'm gonna change this a bit. Yeah, like this. Okay, so let's continue with the head. Just give it more, just give it an idea of where we want the eyes and everything. Uh, Really, it's a whole painting drawing. You all know how to do it. It's all about just trying, doing a little day by day, doing new projects. Also, look at lizards and birds. It's a great reference for dragons. I usually don't do a lot of dragons nowadays. I used to, but not nowadays. But yeah, it's fun sometimes to just sit down and draw a dragon. And just pointing out where the muscles is, the shoulder, and everything. Just giving it some muscles, putting flesh on the bones, so to speak. It's like this. You can basically just do a cone like this if you got the foot there. Try to use um, cones and boxes and everything, whatever you can find. Bend it to your liking. You don't need to do a base primitive. You don't actually have to be completely square. It can be a bit bent. Just find the right shape. Gonna paint out where the ribs should be. My dragon is gonna be a bit skinny, I guess. I'm thinking about doing it more bulky later. But this is as far as I'll take it. Too skinny. After this bone structure tutorial or whatever, I'm gonna do a I'm gonna do show how to put more bones on it. Right now I'm just gonna show how you can paint cylinders to give it form. Just show how the primitive works. But in the next tutorial I'm gonna put more muscles on it and show how to do some details. And in the third one or fourth, we'll see how long it takes. I will color it. Show you how to color it, how to do some good shadows. Just learn you what I've learned from my own experiences. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you this how this works. As you can see, it's very basic actually. You can take any painting and just shape it up in different primitives, just to show. Yeah. Alright, that one a little weird.